Hi guys, today's kind of a fun video. We will be going into Campagna, which is the fields, the farmlands, and the bushes that are up in ILOVIK, kind of like in the hills and the mountains. So we do a little bit of a hike. We did 2 miles this morning. And then after that, you're gonna see us go over to the other island that's across from ILOVIK, which we call Priko in San Piero. We call this San Piero, or ILOVIK is the official name, and that is called Priko, or the official name is Sveti Petar Island. Over there, there's only a school of monks that live, and there's a castle which is being renovated. We think it's gonna become a bed and breakfast, and then there's a cemetery, and we're gonna be going over there later to go see my uncle's garden that he built over there. It's kind of a fruit orchard. Stay tuned, like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. We'll be spending the summer in ILOVIK, Croatia, so you'll be seeing more of these, and then later on this year, hopefully some more travel videos once the world opens up for us to travel other places as well. Thank you. This morning we walked into Campagna with my dad all through the island. Here you're going to see olive trees which are actually being maintained, and these will be harvested in the fall. Some of the olive trees on ILOVIK are hundreds of years old. The older style local olive trees take a really long time to produce usable fruits. So some of the newer olive trees that people plant are an Italian variety which only take around 5 years to start producing. There are olive trees all over Croatia, including on this island. And when you walk through ILOVIK, you'll see them in areas that are cleared. If they're being cleared, that means that they're being used to make olive oil. And then you'll see some old ones that are in areas that are not in use, that are surrounded by overgrown brush. My dad said that more people have olive trees now and are making olive oil than back when he was young living here on ILOVIK. You can see these rock walls on the sides of us which mark the boundaries of different properties and land. These walls are called mozzire. They were built for thousands of years by hand. Can you imagine digging out rocks for this and then building walls everywhere all by hand? They're found all throughout Croatia, and you'll see them whenever you're driving through the countryside. Really, they're everywhere. Farmland area up on the top of the island is what I keep calling Campagna. It's not able to be built on for houses. It's only able to be used for farming and things like that. So right now the local families use it mostly for olive trees and for raising sheep. The sheep have to be moved into different lots to have food for them to eat, so they move them from spot to spot. And then in the springtime, people also walk through their land finding wild asparagus for dinner. Below these olive trees, you're going to see where I am zooming in. That's where the wild boars are digging at night. So you can see these pieces of dug up land all over the island. We're having a bit of a problem with overpopulation of these wild boar this year. We've never had so many here. They can become dangerous, so somebody needs to figure out what we're going to do with them. can see lavender fields, which were planted a few years back when the price of lavender was high. It smells really good, and it's a nice addition to the island, even if it's just for looks. This is later on in the day. 4 of us piled into my uncle's little boat. We made our way across port right before sunset, so of course an awesome view as usual. And then you'll see in a moment when we pull up to the dock, it's in front of the house where the monks are, and we're docking next to their boat. So in case you're wondering whose boat that is that I'm filming, it's part of the monks, what they use to get back and forth between the 2 islands. Here is the monks training school, which is on the other island called Priko, across from ILOVIK. I think on Google Maps this island is called Sveti Petar. It's kind of like high school for training to be a monk. And now we are going to see my uncle's garden, which is on this island. Back in the day, a lot of people used to garden over here, especially potatoes. But in recent 100 years, maybe more, I have no idea. Not too many people have been gardening here, but my uncle has set up a really nice garden back on our family land. And look at these views. You got water irrigation. Fig trees. It's kind of his fruit orchard. You can see somebody back there is grazing their sheep. Back here looks like bamboo. That's not part of his though. Over here, his storage shed. And here, some fish pond. Anything left in there?
Yeah.
Even I said all the birds ate them. Oh, now he has the netting on top. What is treshnia?
Cherry, yeah.
Cherry tree. So this one's cherry. This one over here is apples. You can see two right there. These back here are all lemons and oranges. And then lots of figs towards the front here. Here's one fig tree. Oh, what are these plums? Mm-hmm. Yum. Are these ready?
Almost.
These look good.
This one looks like it's ready.
Maybe this is pomegranate, I want to say. It's a baby pomegranate. Dad said that'll be ready in August.
Figs.
A lot of figs. What is this? Also apples. Garden with a view. Hope everybody enjoyed the video today with the tour of Campagna. And then later on, the tour of my uncle's garden on Priko with a little boat ride over there, including the beautiful sunset, which is behind me. I mean, look at these views. Aren't they gorgeous? You can see why we wanted to come spend the summer here instead of in New York. All right, thanks everyone, and stay tuned for the next video.